What's happening, Night Riders? So, plenty of you guys have been wondering whether or not I was going to react to this death battle. Of course I was. These are two of my favorite, these are two characters that I love from two of my favorite animes. Okay? This is Natsu versus Ace, Fairy Tail versus One Piece, death battle. There was no way in hell I was missing this one. Alright, so many of you know, but in case some of you do not, I am a huge fan of Fairy Tail and I am a huge fan of One Piece. I am fully caught up on both animes. I have not read the manga, or the manga, however you pronounce it, on One Piece. I read some of it on Fairy Tail, so I know certain things that happens in Fairy Tail after the anime ended. But personally, I'm trying to wait for the anime to come back because they have been saying that the anime for Fairy Tail will be returning, and that they're going to continue the story. One Piece, I am fully caught up, and I watch One Piece every Sunday, or I try to, but I'm fully caught up on One Piece. Now, as for Ace and Natsu, Natsu is my favorite character on One Piece. And I fucking loved Ace on One Piece. For those of you that do not watch One Piece or Fairy Tail, this is going to be spoiler heavy. I'm pretty damn sure about that. So let's get into this because this is about, 19 minutes long? And I'll talk about it and I'll let you guys know who I think is going to win this death battle. Let's go.
Hey Mark. Hey Mr. J. So they're doing all this merch marketing, like these three awesome
The sloth.
T-shirts. It can get kind of stressful. So we had to do
Alright, so as this is going on, let me talk to you guys a little bit.
No thanks. You have a smell of white
Again, spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking about future episodes of, spoiler episodes of One Piece and Fairy Tail. Alright, with Ace, I was pissed
It's a fucking toast oven, Chad.
when they killed off Ace in One Piece because I liked Ace. Natsu has become super fucking strong. Now, I know that they're going to cover this, so I'm not going to get too much into details, but Ace barely gets hit. And you'll understand why once the death battle, once they start explaining everything.
In ancient times, the Greeks believed everything to be made of 4 elements: earth, air, water, and the most difficult to control, fire.
But these two combatants have mastered the art of playing with fire. Natsu Dragneel, the Dragon Slayer Mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
And Porcasti Ace, the feared pirate known as Fire Fist.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
This is going to be a hell of a fight.
to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Personally, I'm going to let you guys know, I think Natsu's taking this.
Natsu Dragneel was a pretty normal child living in a pretty normal village.
And then a bunch of dragons toasted the town and killed everybody, including him. The end.
Almost. Fortunately, Natsu's older brother, Zeref, survived. Horrified by the violent fate of his family, Zeref desperately sought a way to revive Natsu.
Yep.
Eventually, he discovered the connections between life, death, and magic, and became obsessed.
Told you.
And so
highly
he became the
spoiler
most evil
territory.
and powerful mage ever, cursed to live forever and ruin everyone's lives.
Pretty
But
much.
everything worked out, I guess, because he brought Natsu back. Just one catch. Natsu had to be revived as a demon, though this gave him the potential to become even more powerful than Zeref.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Zeref had become incredibly dangerous to be around. Fearing for his brother's safety, he left Natsu in the care of his friend Igneal, who just so happened to be the Fire Dragon King.
Natsu got adopted by a freaking dragon. Kinda weird since the dragon killed him in the first place and his family. But whatever. Dragon Dad ended up teaching little Natsu Dragon Slayer magic, a school of mystical martial arts developed specifically to kill dragons. Wait, man, it's really back and forth with these dragons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Regardless, Igneal eagerly accepted his role as adoptive father. He taught Natsu how to read, write, and fight. But then when Natsu came of age, Igneal suddenly sent him through a time machine and poof! Before he knew it, Natsu was trapped 400 years in the future and abandoned by the only father figure he ever really knew.
I know that feel, little buddy.
I actually did not know about that time
travel. Of course,
traveling
it was
part.
all part of Igneal's plan to save the world, but at the time, Natsu didn't know that. Fortunately, it wasn't long before he found a new home and family among the mercenaries of the Fairy Tale Guild.
Yeah, turns out being a demon trained by a goddamn dragon made Natsu pretty effective as a bounty hunter.
Natsu possesses superhuman speed, impressive strength, and unbelievable durability. He has superior senses, such as sight and smell, along with a mastery of hand-to-hand combat skills.
Mix all that up with his Fire Dragon Slayer magic, and you got one fiery cocktail that'll knock just about anybody on their ass.
As the name suggests, Fire Dragon Slayer magic revolves around conjuring and manipulating fire. A prime example would be Natsu's signature move, the Fire Dragon's Roar,
where he literally shoots fire from his mouth.
Or he can engulf his hand in flames for the devastating Fire Dragon's Iron Fist.
You know, we're gonna be saying fire a lot this episode.
Yeah, you really are.
Yep. Natsu has well over 24 different ways to incorporate fire into his martial arts, but his real strength comes from a move nobody ever really expects.
Yeah.
He eats fire.
Like
this is why I say that he's gonna win. I'm sorry.
Pool of magic, but consuming fire actually replenishes him. Not only that, he can consume a few different types of elemental magic as well, including lightning.
Talk about a
that was
shocking
crazy.
appetite. And because this is anime, eating lightning gives Natsu access to an all-new form.
That was crazy.
Fire Dragon. With this,
that was
Natsu's
absolutely fucking
abilities are
crazy.
enhanced with electricity, giving him a brand new element of power.
To increase his fire abilities, Natsu can enter Dragon Force. This
I'm glad they touched on that.
Slayer magic and physical prowess, bringing Natsu closer to the strength of a full-grown dragon.
He's even starting to look like a dragon now.
Yeah, kind of.
Like an awful traumatic reminder when he looks at himself.
But when his Dragon Slayer abilities aren't enough, Natsu enters his strongest mode yet, Fire Dragon King mode. In this form, Natsu has access to techniques only the most powerful of dragons could wield.
Oh, this must be further along in the anime. I heard about this.
At his strongest, he can wipe out exactly 973 soldiers all at once and create massive explosions so big they can wipe out a whole town.
Natsu's raw power.
Natsu is taking this death battle. I'm sorry, I don't see how he would lose.
Stone slab several times
like
larger
at
than
all.
himself. Comparing this stone to Natsu's height and compensating for the density of the stone, it's likely this block weighs about 135 tons.
Talk about never skipping arm day. He's also fast. He's fought in multiple battles where he's moved faster than the eye can see, putting him well over 9,000 miles per hour.
And when fighting opponents even faster than him, Natsu has used his keen observational skills and indomitable willpower to predict their moves and defeat them. He's
Natsu is one of those characters where,
given how headstrong and stubborn he can be.
Like any real
when he's
fighter,
dead ass
Natsu
serious,
prioritizes
he's a
offense
problem.
over defense, running in guns or, I guess, arms blazing.
Except this impulsive approach to fighting often leaves massive amounts of collateral damage in his wake.
Yeah.
Remember how we mentioned his firepower could wipe out a whole town?
He
Sometimes
did it.
that's not completely intentional. In fact, this hasty attitude may be his greatest weakness.
Nah, his greatest weakness is how easily he gets motion sick. Put him on a moving car or boat and he'll be hurling in a matter of seconds. That flying cat following him around should start carrying vomit bags.
Yeah, that's one of the stranger downsides of Dragon Slayer magic. Natsu's dragon-like senses can overload his semicircular canals, creating a feeling similar to vertigo. But more importantly, Natsu has a bad habit of burning through his available magic rather quickly.
Yeah, but who cares? He can just chow down on some tasty flames or lightning to replenish his magic.
Just one problem. Consuming any fire or lightning that Natsu has created himself will not replenish his reserves.
Yeah, he can't eat his own flames.
Natsu's still the badass. He really is the Fairy Tale Guild's trump card for whenever things go south. And he continues to fulfill his old dragon dad's wish of making the world a safer place by setting it on fire.
I think it's time we stop playing around. Let's get down to the real fight. I'm gonna shatter you into a million pieces.
Yeah, like in the beginning of the fights,
power.
Natsu be getting his ass beat, but when he becomes serious,
everything else the world had to offer.
It's a problem.
And then he was brutally executed, leaving everyone to run off searching for the king's long-lost treasure, the One Piece.
However, unknown to most, Roger left behind an heir, albeit unborn. Terrified the Marines would execute Roger's son as well, the child's mother held her pregnancy for a total of 20 months. 20 months!
Yeah, that was
Holy
crazy.
Mother of hell!
I don't
that even happen?
I don't know.
Sheer inconceivable willpower. Though she died in childbirth, her last act was to give her newborn son his name, Portgas D. Ace.
Soon after, Ace was adopted by an old acquaintance of his father, Monkey D. Garp, and raised alongside Monkey D. Luffy and his childhood friend Sabo.
Over time,
Sabo.
Ace, Luffy, and Sabo grew very close, considering themselves brothers and together forging a lifelong pact. They would forever live life as free as possible.
And for Ace, that meant following in his father's footsteps. It was the pirate's life for him.
Ace was a natural on the sea, thanks to his incredible strength and combat aptitude. He quickly learned his way around the ocean, becoming the captain of his own ship in just a year's time, and eventually joining the ranks of the deadliest pirates around. He even claimed one of the world's most sought-after treasures, a devil fruit.
In the One Piece world, if you eat yourself a devil fruit, you get yourself a superpower.
Pretty much.
In Ace's case, he ate the flame fruit, which, guess what? Granted him the power to create and control fire. But
Pretty
with
much.
new power comes a buttload of badass new ways to kill people. Get this guy's gun hands are actually handguns.
I mean, I guess that's accurate.
It's
That would
accurate.
be Ace's fire gun ability, and it's just one of many attacks the Flame Fruit's power provides.
Man, I love my gun leg and all, but now I think I really need me some gun hands to go along with it.
Boomstick, sometimes I really wonder about where you came from.
The front door, like every day. Come on,
Oh my
Wiz, pay
God.
attention.
Anyway, these fire abilities are what earned him the nickname Fire Fist Ace.
Because he can turn his punches into blazing balls of red-hot fire. Forget gun hands. Give me some of that.
Manipulating fire comes easy to Ace. He can conjure up enormous pillars of flame so intensely.
But I don't
it's
see how Ace would
incinerating enemy
beat
projectiles,
Natsu.
acting as a sort of fire shield.
He's also got some really weird names for his attacks, like Firefly, Fiery Doll, and St. Elmo's Fire. Man, when did Elmo become a saint?
No.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
that's referencing weather phenomena where plasma appears to discharge atop a pointed object. Ace's version is not like that at all. Instead, he conjures up two javelins made of pure fire and hurtles them through enemies, burning them inside and out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with his version.
Firefly and Fiery Doll is a combination attack, where he creates several small balls of green plasma which surround a foe before detonating in a massive series of explosions.
He
That
does
was
have
hot.
one attack with a really cool name, though.
Oh, what's that?
Crossfire, you're gonna crossfire, crossfire.
Of course. However,
remember that
Ace's most
fucking
powerful
commercial.
attack is undoubtedly his Great Flame Commandment, Flame Emperor.
Which is a pretty big name for what is essentially a fiery spirit bomb.
Pretty much.
Good God, if you see that thing coming your way, don't even bother trying to run. You dead.
There's even more. See, the devil fruit Ace discovered was of a rare breed, a Logia fruit. Because of this, Ace also gained the ability to transform his entire body into fire.
When he's in flame-on mode, physical attacks pass right through him like he isn't even there. And if his fire body is somehow messed up, like someone dropping a giant candle snuffer on him, his true human body would be totally unaffected.
Actually, since receiving this power, Ace has only been badly hurt by other Logia users wielding an element with an inherent advantage over fire, such as magma or water.
Man, it's like
Exactly.
he's invincible.
In a way, but it's not an automatic defense. Ace must make the conscious decision to transform his body.
But thanks to his blindingly quick reflexes, he's able to avoid almost any attack. He can even react quick enough to avoid a shot from a sniper.
In this instance, he was reacting to the gunman in view. Assuming this gunman was professionally trained, Ace would have needed to react in about a quarter of a second.
But who needs speed when your fire fist can blow apart 5 ships all at once?
Considering ships like these would likely be constructed of teak wood, to accomplish this, Ace would need to hit each ship with at least 15,000 pounds of force per square inch.
So getting hit by Ace would be like getting hit with a wrecking ball. And when he throws more fire into the mix, he can wipe out an entire town.
Ace's last extraordinary
much.
quality actually has little to do with fire at all. If there's anything he inherited from his mother, it's his insane willpower and endurance.
He once fought a karate fishman for 5 straight days. Man, with that endurance, he's gonna make some lucky
really?
lad or lady real happy someday.
I think he
guess
did. I
would
forgot all
have if
about
he
that.
didn't. Oh, hey, heads up. Huge spoiler warning in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's dead. Like, totally dead.
Yeah.
Like many Logia
Totally dead.
users, Ace grew cocky in his ability to avoid being hit. In fact, he practically forgot what pain even felt like. And so, despite all of Ace's fantastic feats, his most impressive was when, for once, he chose to take a hit, sacrificing himself to save
To
his brother.
save his
Luffy.
brother.
Damn. What you you do that for me, Wiz?
Oh, sure, of course.
You're a goddamn liar.
I can't allow that. I'll take care of this on my own.
This is gonna be a good fight. At least I hope it's gonna be a good fight.
Set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Natsu is
All this
taking
talk of
this.
chowing down
I
on
don't
some
care.
scrumptious flames is making me hungry.
Natsu eats flames.
Now, I'm a man who likes a good home-cooked meal.
He's
but
taking
going
this.
out to buy or
I don't
hunt
see
my
how
own
he
food
wouldn't
is a
take
hassle.
it.
If only there was some way food could be brought straight to me.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing Blue Apron, the #1 fresh food delivery service in the country. Using only the freshest ingredients, Blue Apron delivers a kit of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow
Sorry, I was looking at my phone.
Plus, the ingredients are perfectly
While this
proportioned, so
advertisement
it
is
cuts
going
down
on.
on waste, and you know
So I
you're using
apologize
the right
about that.
amount. On top of that, you can log into their website and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you. Like the crispy salmon and roasted potato salad with pickled mustard seeds and cream fraiche sauce.
Plus, it does feel rewarding cooking new and exciting meals right in your own home. But don't just take
But
our
like
word
I said,
for it.
I
We
think
want you to
Natsu's
try it.
taking this
Because
because
you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by
I
heading
just
to
I don't see how
blueapron.com/battle.
Ace would win.
Seriously, you will
So
love
if
how
Ace
good
ends up
meals
winning,
and
I'll be a
taste
little
to
upset.
create incredible home-cooked meals
But
with
it
Blue
better
Apron.
be,
So
like,
don't wait. That's blueapron.com
fully
/battle.
explain on how
But right
he
now,
wins.
it's time for our Death Battle!
Hey, you, thief, come back
Alright, let's
here.
go. Da-da.
Give that back, or you'll have to deal with me. I'm gonna mess you up.
Oh, they not playing.
Fire Dragon Sword Horn!
That was hot.
Wait, are you seriously made of fire? Gunsler! Time to turn up the heat!
I like how they did that.
Dragon King Roar!
They made him go into his ultimate move already? I mean, not his ultimate move, his ultimate form?
Fire Dragon King's Demolition Fist!
Why are they making him use, like, his top-notch attacks so fucking quick?
But you can't even touch me.
Fire Blast!
Fiery doll.
I figured maybe that's why, that he was just gonna eat fire
Wait, are you seriously eating fire?
to replenish himself, but I just thought that was weird.
Like I said, you can't touch me.
I'm not trying to. Lightning Dragon Fire Mode! Fire Dragon Roar!
God damn. He
Oh, well,
melted
that
him.
ends well.
KO!
That was a fast battle.
That's a burn if I ever saw one.
This battle was anything but clear-cut. Natsu held the advantage in speed and strength, and Ace trumped him in endurance and defense. Still, neither held an advantage so much that the other couldn't keep up.
Both
True.
were mostly immune to each other's fire attacks.
Pretty
Because
much.
fire is Ace's only real weapon, this means he really didn't have anything that could kill Natsu. Natsu was definitely strong enough to put Ace down, but with Ace's intangible fire form, Natsu couldn't even touch him. So, sounds like a stalemate.
Very nearly. Luckily for Natsu, he had an ace in the hole.
Nice one.
Oh, thanks. Natsu has had far more combat training than Ace, and is known for using his superior senses to study his opponents and take advantage of their vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
My curses can change anyone stupid enough to touch me into a living bomb. No matter what I try, this human just consumes my curses. He might even be stronger than he was when this fight started.
When Ace realized Natsu could eat fire, he had to become more liberal with his true physical form to avoid being consumed. And this was what Natsu was counting on.
Being faster than the eye can track, Natsu was more than quick enough to get a good hit in up close.
A perfect opportunity to use a fast, deadly elemental weapon Ace's body wasn't immune to.
Yep.
Lightning.
Lightning.
It's not like Natsu
I told
was
you,
gonna run out of
Natsu was
magic or
taking
anything.
this. I knew that from,
There's freaking
like, as
fire
soon as I knew that they was
As his
gonna
speed,
fight each
strength,
other,
martial arts,
I
and
knew Natsu
versatility
was taking
surpassed
it.
Ace.
Sorry, I like
All Natsu
Ace,
needed was one good shot, and he made it happen.
In the end,
but Natsu's a
was
bit
too
OP.
hot for Ace to handle.
The winner is Natsu Dragnail.
That was no question in my mind that Natsu was taking
I'm
that.
Ben Lewis.
None.
Stick around, we're about to announce who fights next time. And if you want to watch exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box.
I will admit that I don't like how quick the battle happened, but it was still good. Is that Sub-Zero? What's my nigga Sub-Zero? Who is that? And it said May 24th. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, okay. Sub-Zero is fighting. I don't know who that other person is. Glacius? Did I say that right? Yeah, I have no idea who that is, but Sub-Zero was always my dude in Mortal Kombat, so. The only reason I don't want to say Sub-Zero is going to take it is because I don't know anything about the other character, so I'm going to have to wait to see, you know, the details about the other character before I can make my decision. But, you know, I'm hoping that Sub-Zero takes it just because I know the character and I love the character. He was one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat, so we'll see. But yeah, man, like when I did my reaction to the Power Rangers versus Voltron death battle and they announced that Natsu and Ace was going to fight, I knew off the bat that Natsu was taking that. I just knew it because I know how powerful Natsu is. I know how powerful he became. And Ace was taken too early in One Piece. Like I feel like if he was still alive where One Piece is at right now, he would be way stronger. But yeah, Natsu just had more of an advantage, especially power wise. Like, you know, he had other elements to him. And, you know, he ate fire. To be honest, I thought that this death battle was going to end by Natsu eating Ace. That's how I honestly thought it was going to end. But I wish the fight was a little bit longer, and I also wish that they used different animation. You know, I told you guys once before that whole pixelated animation I personally don't really care for. Just because I know that they've done different animations, and I know that there are other ones that are better. I'm sure it probably takes longer, but those are just my favorite. So I wish that they would have did that, but, you know, this death battle was still pretty good. So, now, writers, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this death battle. If you agreed with it, if you did not. I knew Natsu was going to take this. There was no question in my mind. I'm looking forward to the next one. Like I said, I don't know who the other character is, but Sub-Zero was always my dude in Mortal Kombat. So, it'll be interesting. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. And until next time, ride or die, Night Riders. We out.